What's up, gang? I'm back with another video, and today's video is a relationship advice video. I did an Instagram poll and everybody was like, yeah, do this relationship advice video. So that's what I'm coming at y'all today with, is a relationship advice video, and it's gonna be litty. So like, if y'all follow these, like some of these simple steps, y'all could really be in a healthy relationship. Like, y'all don't have to worry about it. Like, yeah, like, yo, y'all gonna be together for eternity. Eternity. You dig? Okay, now let's get right into the video, because y'all got some stuff to learn and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Like what you want, baby. You a bougie, baby, but I love you, baby. Give you the world, baby. Pay $5 for a handbag like Saint Laurent, baby. Damn, you love that money, baby. 100,000 plus 100,000 my whip. 30,000 plus 30,000 my wrist. We got alcohol plus bad bitch, that's lit. I swear, baby, it was just kissing, that's it.
Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is tuck my hair up, because I just gotta get ready to get, spicy. And I got all the stuff that I'm gonna say on this computer so I can get it right for y'all, so I can have y'all in here with relationship lasting 50 years, maybe even more than 50 years, maybe to y'all like 112, you dig, and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is, number one, do not take your boyfriend or your girlfriend for granted. A lot of people underestimate their relationship or the person that they're with in the relationship, and it's not right to do that. It's not morally right, neither is it just right for the relationship. So don't take your boyfriend or girlfriend for granted. I can't really explain what that is, because like, it's just kind of like a common sense type of thing, but that's my number one. So hopefully you get it. If you don't, just DM me or something, we can talk about it. Number two, when getting into a relationship with somebody, you always be honest from the jump. Be honest. Honesty is key, because it just eliminates so many problems, and it helps you get your point across so much easier. It helps the other person know what you're like, or know different things. I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. But yeah, anyways, being honest is really good. Like, you be honest to your parents for reasons of your own, which are positive reasons. So be honest in your relationship with everything, even if it causes like a disruption type of thing or obstacle. Like, just be honest. Number three is make sure that anything works for you before it works for anybody else, because a lot of times people get into relationships and rule the relationship. Well, their partner rule their relationship, and the stuff that works for their partner doesn't really work for them, but they sit on the side just being quiet and not really speaking up for themselves, and just letting the spotlight of their partner overshine them or stuff like that. Speak your mind, boo. Make sure that what your partner is doing is not inconveniencing you at the end of the day, because in a relationship, you have to think about your partner, but you also have to think about what's better for yourself too. Number four, get together. Get together and stay together, not because you need to, but because you want to. That's another thing a lot of people do. They stay in toxic relationships and their health goes down. Like, their mental ability goes down. They start thinking less and doing different, like, making dumb decisions, doing different things to make their partner happy rather than their self. Like, if you're in a toxic relationship, you're not gonna always know, but it's good to figure it out, because it's not good for you. Yeah, you love the person, but you're in a toxic relationship, it's not gonna work out. Number 5, have a great friendship before anything. Like, y'all should be friends before y'all start dating. And even throughout your relationship, y'all should always consider each other as like best friends. Y'all should always be there for each other, to talk to each other about anything. Like, talking to each other about anything also gets y'all closer, builds your bond together, and makes y'all best friends. Like, that's what a partner is for. That's for what a boyfriend or a girlfriend is for. That's the person that you're supposed to talk to every day, or like get advice from and stuff like that. Like, that's the relationship that y'all should have. Not just boyfriend, girlfriend, but also best friends, or somebody that I can talk to, be my shoulder to lean on when I need to cry or stuff like that, you know. Looking back on what I just said, confide in each other, which is number 6. Make sure y'all are able to confide in each other. Seek each other when you need to. Not for relationship reasons, but for like reasons when you have to make tough decisions, when you have to like do stuff that you've never done before, or you need to talk to somebody about something. You just got into a fight with your girl best friend or your guy best friend, and like, you don't know what to do. Just have your partner be your confiding person. Tell them what's going on. Maybe they can help you, you know, stuff like that. That's what you for. You here for that. Number 7, there will be arguments. In every relationship, there is an argument. Even if it's an argument over like what's better, cookies or cake. But the bigger arguments are what helps build a stronger connection, stronger relationship. Also, you know how strong a relationship is if you can have the worst argument of your life or the worst argument of your relationship and y'all still stay together. And well, it is when you guys talk about it after you have an argument. I find that is so much better than just having an argument and like ignoring what happened. Speaking from experience, when we have arguments, like, now we could have an argument today, and later on tonight we'll get on the phone, we'll talk about it, we'll ask each other questions about how you felt or why did you say this, or like stuff like that, without getting mad all over again. You might feel a little salty because you just got into arguments with me and stuff like that. Pause. Side note, I'm a little congested because the weather outside is a little iffy. Louisiana weather don't like me, so it is what it is. But anyway, back to the topic of arguments. Like, every relationship have arguments, and no matter if you argue once a week, once a month, once a year, every relationship is going to have arguments. But I feel like the relationships that last the longest is the ones that can grow from those arguments. If you feel what I'm saying, like, arguments aren't always good, but when you find yourself overcoming those arguments and being closer with your partner after those arguments, it's like you know where you're going, sort of. Number 8, find what works for the two of you, not just you or not just the other person. If y'all are making a decision, think about each other. Like, don't just think about yourself, and don't just think about your partner. Like, it should be a combination of the two. Always don't really convenience the other person, but like conjoin twins. Conjoin twins. Number 9, get to fully know and understand each other before getting into like a serious relationship. Speaking also from experience, we got to know each other really well before we actually started like dating seriously, should I say. Because we were dating, like, he asked me out, but we were still communicating and asking each other what we like, what we dislike, has this ever happened to you? Or have you ever done this? Like, still getting to know each other. Every time we talked, we learned something new until, like, there wasn't anything really to learn new. I still learn new stuff about him, like, not every day, but, like, every once in a while. Stuff like that. I just learned something new, but I forgot what it was. It'll come back to me soon. It'll come back to the kids soon. But, yeah, talk to each other, learn each other, learn what they like, what they dislike. Stuff like that. That helps for you to understand your partner. In certain situations, stuff might happen, and you might not understand why this person did that, or why they said that, or why they're acting like that. But if you know who they are, where they come from, how they reacted to certain situations before, or what situation had they had prior to your relationship, you're going to understand, oh, that's why she's acting like that, or that's why he's acting like that. It just gives you a better insight on what your partner is thinking. I keep saying partner like we married, but like what your boyfriend or your girlfriend is thinking. It's always good to know how their brain is working, you dig? It's just simple stuff like that. A lot of simple stuff keep the relationships well, you know. Number 10 for relationship advice: the little things matter. The little, absolute smallest things matter. Watch what you say. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you do. Even the smallest compliments, like your big toe look nice. Like, oh, for real? It's white. It look cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Or, you have a lazy eye, but you still look cute. That's me 9 times out of 10. Like, okay, 10% of the time, I do not have a lazy eye. But 90% of the time, I have a lazy eye. And that's a big problem. But yeah, that's all I really have for you guys. Y'all didn't send me any questions, so I just got these, like, the top 10 relationship advice things out of my head that I could think of. I might do, like, a relationship advice part 2, depending on what else I could think of that I feel like is really needed by you guys to have a good relationship. And ladies, rule number 1, if you feel like it's a toxic relationship, exit while you can, because you're gonna start diminishing yourself if you can't really stand up for yourself in a relationship. If you know the relationship is toxic, run, get out, move as fast as you can, take your stuff and leave. Bounce, bye-bye, adios, au revoir. So I want to thank y'all for watching this video. I know it was very short. It was only like 10 advice things, but maybe I'll do another video real soon since I'm doing 31 days of December. I don't know how many videos I'm going to upload this month, but I'm trying my best to get as many as I can. This week and next week, I will try my best. Tomorrow I have ACT, so pray for me. Fingers crossed that I get a good score. And I think everything will be well. And right now, I look a hot mess. I just got out the shower. I'm gonna go to bed so I can get ready for ACT like I just said. I just had to put this video out there for y'all and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's about it. So TLA gang, Playhouse gang, Playhouse cuties, I hope y'all have a good relationship. Like, even if I don't put out the next video and y'all need to know something, don't be scared to hit me up. Don't be scared to DM me, ask me questions. I want to know. I want to help y'all. I want to talk to y'all, stuff like that. So let's get out of here so I can go to bed and get my good ACT score. Oh,
came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.